Welcome to Show Pony Pumped. Hey, I'm John Hill, and you are
Eric Maxwell.
This is our bonus material. I think we've really landed on something great. It's a fitness podcast to accompany our journey of finding Jackie Warner while watching Workout Season 1.
Yes.
Who doesn't love a fitness podcast? We're just a couple of guys talking about wellness and fitness.
I'm doing the best that I can.
Here are my questions. Did you work out this week?
Yeah, I did.
Did you get pumped?
I kind of did. I went to Barry's.
Let's go through it day by day and say what we did in terms of working out. I made a list. Okay, I have a couple of trivia moments for you. Do you know when the first spin class happened, who it was created by, where it was created, when it was created? You know anything about the origin of spin? Because we, like you said, went to Barry's Ride, which is Barry's boot camp, but with spinning instead of running.
I don't know. During the 80s? Was it the 80s?
Yes. Spinning/indoor cycling was developed by South African endurance bicycle racer Jonathan Goldberg in 1987.
South Africa?
Yes. I also just searched what is the most dangerous workout class ever of all time. First, I Googled what workout class has killed the most people, and that didn't give me great results. But the most dangerous workout, do you know what that is?
The one that I went to was Rise Nation, but I feel like that's not. Is that the right answer?
It's not the right,
okay.
but it's close.
Box Rumble?
Flatline.
The hell is that?
Flatline is a high-intensity class that combines extreme physical exertion with emotional and mental stress. Flatline... Located in London, is designed to push participants to their limits, including tasks like rope climbing, dead weightlifting, and carrying weighted bars. I do all that stuff. It's the emotional stuff. You'll die.
Your heart will stop. Okay.
And also, you know what else they list when you search this? Conbody.
Oh.
Conbody is the convict workout. Okay, let's go through our days and talk about what we did for our fitness goals and journeys. Monday, 7:40, I did Barry's Ride.
I slept in.
Work.
Yeah.
That day at Barry's was arms.
Charlie, if you're listening.
Charlie, 7:40, that's my Barry's Ride class. We love Charlie.
We do. And I took him yesterday, but that's...
You took all of him?
Away. No, not quite. I am afraid of him, though.
I'm not afraid of him anymore, but I was for a while.
No, if he told me to jump, I say, how high?
Yes. Charlie teaches Barry's Ride, and I went to a bodybuilding gym with my trainer, and that's his other job. So I saw him in his other environment, and it was chilling.
Yeah, I've seen some of the content that he's posted from that other job. It looks like medieval torture devices.
They're doing weird things, like they're throwing their butts over their heads, inverting their vaginas all the way out.
It kind of looks like Cirque du Soleil, like training.
Train my whole. I'm going to Barry's a lot, but I'm also splitting my time between that and the bodybuilding class at the CrossFit gym nearby. And it's, talk about mental torture. At Barry's, it doesn't matter if anybody talks to you because you don't want anybody to talk to you because you're all just sweating and listening to the thumping music. But at CrossFit, everyone's like socializing except you.
I feel like at Barry's the same way I feel like when I'm on a busy street where it's like, I just want to get from point A to point B. I don't want to interact with anybody. I don't want to accidentally touch anybody. I don't want to have any interactions with anybody else.
Me either. And when I'm going from point A to point B to put my weights away, I get angry if somebody can't move their ass out of my way.
Yeah.
The good thing about CrossFit is that it does force you to build character. You're doing shit you don't want to do. You're forcing yourself to interact with people because I would like to just never interact with any person at all. And then I end up going crazy in my mind. So I know I have to get around a group of people. But I've been doing it for like a month. And I've come up with so many weird narratives in my head. Like the hot trainer that I also have followed on Instagram for forever. He talks to everyone but me and looks through me like I am not even there.
Do you want him to know that you're talking about this?
He's not good. If he does, he's never going to say anything. It's just true. I like him a lot. He's a great coach. He's sweet. He remembered my name the first time I was there, but ever since then, just like doesn't say anything. I think it's just that I want his attention and I'm not getting it.
I think a lot of that's going to be in your head.
Exactly.
When I walk into, I'm like, how am I being perceived?
Yeah.
Like, why do I do my hair for my hair to get sweat through the first 3 minutes of class? But I still do it.
Do you do your hair before class?
Yeah, I do.
You know, in LA, sometimes I put on makeup before the gym.
Do you put waterproof on, or is stuff that you know is going to get like a little ran through?
I like to look a little ran through.
I just watched a TikTok tutorial of an amazing woman who made makeup that she knew she was gonna get plowed in. So she was like, this is designed to run and streak. And she was like, I know. She's like, I have tips and tricks for waterproof, but that's not what we're doing. And then she came back on at the end of the TikTok to be like, this is the end result. But it wasn't done until she got it.
Now, was this the girl that did the 1,000 man gangbang?
No, not at all.
I just went down a rabbit hole of her Instagram. I can't believe she's allowed to say these things on Instagram. Do you know about this girl?
Yeah, but I think there's a huge difference between the censorship on TikTok versus like I've been served crazy stuff on Instagram.
This girl's really, she did 1,000 guys, did a 12-hour live stream. It was 12 hours. And she posts these like teasers about it. And she's like, I'm so excited about the gangbang. And I'm really, what I'm most excited about is that she was like, I'm bringing these barely legal girls to watch me. And when I see the innocence drain out of their faces, that's what's going to get me off. That was dark. Because like, I'm all for it. Fine. Have sex with 1,000 guys. Bring friends.
Yeah, it's not that first part.
But the draining the innocence out of the faces of the barely legal
That's what happens in Hocus Pocus.
Come little children, wherever you are, I'll 1,000 guys today. Okay, Tuesday I did bodybuilding.
Anyways.
What'd you do on Tuesday to work out?
I live in a 4th floor walk-up. When I moved into this apartment on the 4th floor with no elevator, I was like, this is built-in exercise that you're gonna have to get no matter what.
I have an elevator in LA and I never take the stairs, and I'm on the 4th floor. And I take the stairs all the time here, but I just like refuse. Tuesday we did dips and slow lunges at bodybuilding. My butt is still sore.
Wait, don't you hate leg stuff?
I do hate leg stuff because I had a meniscus surgery, and so she hurts.
I feel more confident with the leg stuff than anything with arms.
Well, you're young and spry, and you have your cartilage.
I guess I'm just, yeah, I guess.
I have a blown out meniscus. Like, the way they describe it, do you know what a meniscus is?
Is that on your ass?
It's
like a thin, flexible membrane kind of barrier.
right.
Yeah.
It's like a pussy lip in between your
Okay.
bones, and mine got blown out,
It's
frayed.
like a tiny, tiny hamburger patty.
Yes, like a Wendy's square patty. So yes, the leg stuff. And when you're there, everyone's pushing it. They're all doing insane amounts of weight. They're all like, ugh. And I'm like,
But see, I think
girl,
that's an amazing way to get injured.
agree. Also, these people are bringing dogs to the gym. They're bringing babies to the gym. They have the fucking audacity to bring a baby to the gym.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It makes me angry.
But is the baby working out?
No, it's not even trying. It's a lazy little fuck. What's your favorite workout, like your favorite exercise to do, period?
Do you know what?
Not gooning.
Wait, I have 2 answers. On the bike, I just love spin in general. I
Yeah.
love spin because
Yes.
it feels like dancerly.
Yeah.
And the music,
Yeah.
and like if it's a good instructor, I just really, really get into it. But if I'm on the floor, do you know what I love is mountain climbers.
I can't do them because of
I
my toe.
love-
My toe is broken.
It's a real case by case on how much they like encourage you to modify.
Let's talk about Wednesday. So that was your first time going to a 740 class, which I go to almost every day.
I've never been to a 740.
I'm a morning worker-outer.
No, I don't like that.
I can only work out in the morning because then I want to be done.
But you know what happened? I was really nervous about losing energy and like stamina, and I told you, I'm like at 2 p.m., 3 p.m., I'm gonna feel
Yeah.
rotted.
Yeah.
And I didn't yesterday.
No, did you feel energized?
Yeah.
Okay,
I did, and I
see?
went and saw a show after, and I didn't feel like crash and burn. I didn't feel flatliney at all.
I want to change you. I want you to become a morning person.
I would go again. I would go again at 7:40. It was fine. I like eating before, and I don't like eating right away because I don't want any like sloshy tummy stuff. And I know a lot of people say that you should fast when you work out in the morning.
It depends on your goal. I've heard that fasted cardio in the morning is really good if you're really trying to get lean and lose fat.
My goal is to look like a sickly little doll, like Annabelle.
We can get you there.
Okay.
By injecting you with Mounjaro. Okay, my ass is still sore. Thursday.
You know what I love doing, and I think you told me that you hate this when you get the bands, the resistance bands, the long ones that have like the clampies on the end.
No.
And you put your feet through them like
Kill
a bike,
me.
and you like stretch your legs out.
Somebody in my
I
life.
love that.
No.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
No. It's a flexibility thing. It's a cartilage thing. but enjoy your youth.
I don't like the little bands that are in a circle.
I love that.
Because then they make you squat.
Yeah,
and
I
it
like
feels-
that.
No, I
Yeah,
don't like that.
it fires up your glutes.
There's something about it that I find it doesn't maximize a slave for me.
That's the maximize a slave.
Slave?
Oh,
Freak.
I didn't know what you meant. What are your goals? What are your fitness goals right now?
Realistically,
Besides being like Megan skinny.
I think I just like throw a bunch of movement out there into the void, hoping that I see a difference in what I look like. But
No.
I need it for anxiety. What I do is when I'm on a bike, I put my emails and Slacks like in my mental like projector of my mind, and I pretend that I'm biking away from all of the emails and Slacks I don't want to look at.
Wow, that's profound. That's really beautiful. I don't know what I think about anymore. I just think of being in the moment. It helps me stay present because I don't think of how much I hate it or how much it hurts. I'm just like, what can you do right now?
I find it very meditative, and especially when I used to do Soul Cycle, and it's 45 minutes on a bike. I got a lot of good thinking done.
Totally.
I remember one time I took a class, and at the end of the class, I got off the bike and started crying and said to my friend, I was like, I need to have more sex. And I don't know why I thought that. My mind was wiped of everything, and I just was like, I had this God moment on the bike.
And did you end up having more sex?
For sure, no.
Soul Cycle is shit for manifesting.
I thought Soul Cycle was like a horny sexual place, and it's not really. Because then berries, I learned I was like, I don't belong here. It's crazy. I've seen some weird stuff.
I've seen some weird stuff and I've heard some weird things. I know a guy who says he's in the bathroom stall in between classes taking.
Ooh, in New York?
Yes, in that small little place. I think he might have been lying.
I think he's lying. I go to berries so I can eat like a goblin. That's the point, and not feel bad about it.
That's how they keep you in the cycle of capitalism, because then you don't make any progress. You have to keep going to berries. So you keep eating. Who the fuck cares, though?
I don't
think
really want to do that.
it's
I
about-
kind of just want to vibe.
I know, me too. It's about enjoying life.
Uh-huh.
I've had a pint
To
of
the
ice
best
cream.
of our ability.
I've had a pint of ice cream every single day I've been in New York for the past 3 weeks.
That's really brave.
And then I used to shame myself for it, and then I'm like, whatever, I want to eat this. And a shout
I
out.
really do shamelessly eat whatever I want. So I'm making jokes a lot of the time, but the reality is I eat whatever delicious things I want, and that's why I work out.
Well, don't do Ozempic, because then the joy of eating will be taken away.
But if that's what someone wants to do, I think they should.
I mean, you.
Okay.
Wow, I think this was really entertaining and extremely compelling. Stay locked, stay loaded, stay pumped.
And the next one will be pumped, but it's just about face work, right?
Pumped, but face work, because I am going to go have a consultation about filler under the eye.
I'm nodding like I've never had a consultation before.
More on that next time.
Bye.
Bye.